Today I'm going to show you the easiest way to solve a Rubik's Cube. It's so easy, even my 1-year-old taught it to my 6-month-old. First we're going to make what I call the daisy. You know, a pretty flower. Picture a daisy in your mind. It has a yellow center and you just need to give it 4 white petals. To do this, just think really hard about a daisy. When you twist the cube, it should become the daisy. If it doesn't become the daisy, that means you were not picturing a daisy hard enough. Try harder next time. Now that you have the daisy, you're going to want to make what we call the white cross. Now this sounds like a motorcycle club where certain folk aren't allowed in, but really it just means invert the daisy. There you go, the white cross. The next step is to find the white corners that are not already on the bottom. We're going to call those dogs. And the dogs, imagine that the dogs want to get in their car and park their car next to the house, but not in the median of the road due to local bylaws. So the dogs, they saw a mailman, but they were scared of the mailman, and so they didn't chase him. They got chased into their proper position. Now that you have the bottom solved, the bottom layer should all be the same color. If it's not, that's because you've been very naughty. Try again, you dirty girl. Now you'll have pieces that need to be flipped around. That's easy. All you need to do is remember what we call the sexy jackhammer 1, 2, 2, 3 maneuver. If you have a room with black light, one tip is to take your cube in there. Then all the colors will seem kind of different and even shift based on their positioning. This will help you to forget everything you know about colors and reduce you to the state of a 1-year-old. And like I said, even a 1-year-old can do it. So take this to your blacklight stairwell and just age regress. Now your first and second layers should be fully complete. If you followed the steps correctly, it should look like this. If it does not look like this, that is because you have sinned in your past and you need to repent. Say 3 Hail Marys. And then maybe take a nap. And when you wake up, if the cube gods have heard your pleas, it should look like this. Now you're going to want to make a yellow cross on the top. To do that, we use the Fruit Room Earth method with a Hilbert inclusive reverse Klein bottle algorithm, which goes like this. Now, as you can see, we have a yellow cross. If you're lucky, you have 2 other pieces that are already in place. And if not, as per usual, you can go fuck yourself. Next, you're going to want to perform the move that we call the Twisty Frenchman. And it's real simple. Just go like this and like this, and boom. Your yellow layer is ready to sleep with your wife. Next, you're going to want to make sure you don't have any headlights. And you're just going to want to apply the simple formula. Just memorize this sequence, okay? R prime of R prime, B2, RF prime or prime B2, R prime squared. If you did the last step correctly enough times with matching corner pieces facing towards your root chakra, it should look like this. Easy, right? Next, we're going to perform an algorithm that we call the drive-through because it sounds like when you pull up to a drive-through and the microphone isn't working. And the way you can remember it is thusly. It's got that? Good. Okay. No ice, please. Now you should have one solved side, and you want to put that away from you. Cast it out. Then, with the yellow side facing you, you just do that last part 1 to 17 more times until you have 1, in my case twice, and there you go. There you have it. A completely solved Rubik's Cube. If you did any part of that wrong at any point, you will have to scramble the cube and start over. But that just gives you the opportunity to practice. Isn't it great to be super smart and good at everything? If you learned anything from this, like someone else's comment and then subscribe to their YouTube channel. Now what are you going to do with your life? Whatever you want, baby. You've solved a Rubik's Cube, and no one can take that away from you. Goodbye, I love you.